What is happening? I am Minnesota Vikings man 28, and today, hopefully my final breaking news for today, and as free agency winds down, there really shouldn't be many big storylines left. But today I want to talk about two uh, running backs. One that went to a different team, one that resigned. And the reason why I want to talk about this is because I want to lead this into who the Vikings are going to get for their running back number two. So, yeah. First off, um, sorry, the Baltimore Ravens are going to sign Mark Ingram. Mark Ingram, yes, Mark Ingram. It is a 3-year, $15 million deal, so $5 million a year. This is going to be great for the Baltimore Ravens. Um, their offense going to be a little bit more explosive, and Lamar Jackson will have another weapon to work with. Now, for the moment, it might look like that the Ravens might be one-dimensional in terms of, like, most going to be running the ball a lot, especially Lamar Jackson likes to run himself. So they're gonna. I think if they get Mark Ingram in the passing game, that can really open it up too. So yeah, another one that re-signed was Adrian Peterson. Now, as you all know, I love Adrian Peterson. This channel, Minnesota Vikings Man 28. That 28 correlates with Adrian Peterson. Adrian Peterson, I've been watching him ever since when I was very young. He, I was really hoping that, when he was looking through free agency, that he would, find, just like some heart and to come back to Minnesota Vikings where he first started off with. But that is not the case this time. Adrian Peterson is going to re-sign with the Washington Redskins for 2 years, $8 million, and most likely that's where he's going to end with, because by the time he ends with that contract, he's going to be 35 years old, and the tank's going to be empty. But, Adrian, he was very good in Washington. He got over 1,000 yards last season, 1,042 yards to be exact, and 7 touchdowns. And he got his longest rushing touchdown in his career with the Washington Redskins. I think it was a 90-yard touchdown. So, Adrian, congrats on, getting a little bit of upgrade on your contract with the Washington Redskins. So, hopefully, maybe, the Redskins can make the playoffs. For Peterson, I just hope that the Redskins can win maybe the East. I know Cowboys are getting better, and then you also have the Eagles. But if they can just with Case Keenum, he's gonna be with Case Keenum. If they can somehow make it to the playoffs, that's all I really want. And we're gonna play him this season. We're gonna play Adrian Peterson this season in Minnesota, which should be great. So, talking about Minnesota now, Minnesota is looking for a running back number 2. Now, looking through free agency, I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing picking up an RB2 in free agency. It's going to be through the draft. Now, it's probably going to be around 2 or 3 ish. Just because we need that round 1 pick for offensive line. If we do not get offensive line in the first round, you're going to see me freak out. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not kidding. I'm going to freak out. So, gonna be probably through the draft. I had to look through some running backs because I was not, thinking. I knew Latavius Murray, might go away from the Vikings, but I didn't, I wasn't really thinking about running back in terms of draft and all that. But yeah, so yeah, that's my thoughts on Ingram and Peterson and Vikings RB2 situation. This has been Minnesota Vikings Man 28 And as always, Skull.